pushing in. He's going to reset this pyramid on the way down, knock the floor out.
So
he's dealt 95 damage.
One thing to point out, Aiden, here's the thing, Aiden has not moved. Aiden is literally not moving. So Dopai might not realize that Aiden is still in this building just above him. Look at Aiden, yes, he's spinning around, but he's not making any footstep noise. Dopai could walk right on up here, and Aiden can catch him off guard with one clean pump shot. I think he's going for it. There it is, the pump comes in. Dopai now panic building. Aiden's plan has worked to perfection. You can tell he's used this so many times in Tilted Towers. Now bringing the strategy over to Grandma's just outside Salty. Dopai caught in a bathroom. That's not a fun spot to be in as he is just trying to stay alive. Aiden putting the pressure on. You gotta think the end's near, Lupo.
Right now, Aiden just looking for any opportunity, going for potentially a wall replace. I have a feeling Aiden's trying to burn out any materials Dopai may have left at this point, but Aiden sitting on only 6 small rounds, and that's almost all he's got left.
And Dopai now going.
Dopai.
That was Dopai's last build.
Is.
That was Dopai's last build. That's why he did that. He had
or below or above. On top of that, they switch it to a ramp to get some elevation, then reset it back. It's so clean. The ability to rotate in, move, or gain elevation so quickly like that. Key strat to take note of.
Still just sitting up top. Tom in the building, Kuros and Dementos in a fight. Kuros very, very good. It's a great shot. Dementos did win it. Okay, I was going to say, geez, he was down to, what, 7 health when he got that on limb. Kuros nearly made that happen.
I don't know if you watched that, but the build count literally flying from almost nothing to full. He was at 150 as it ended, which is the cap right now.
And there's so many more mats left. See, what I want to see here is him begin to build towards this next zone, tunnel on out, then come back for the materials that are there. I think that's what he's going to do once he heals on up. But that's what, again, separates the differences in these players in these lower material modes. Well, now I should say, with lower materials now across Fortnite, right? It's no longer a mode with lower materials. Now everyone's playing on it.
Those pop-up cup rules are all over the place.
You'd love to see it.
Saf, your current leader, sitting all the way up top, and we're 50 players eliminated at this point, halfway through.
Saf is still here. I mean, brilliant, brilliant performance from him this weekend, no matter what happens. Definitely, if you pick an MVP, you got to think it's him. For what we've seen up to this point, both players wind up taking this rift, Vivid and Fulmer. And you know what? If I'm Fulmer, I'm more than happy with this, right? I get a free rotation, didn't use one of mine, and I get to avoid fighting one of the best players in the world in Vivid.
See where they land here at this point. Landing on top of another player structure might be one of the only options. Fulmer's going right next to Sofa. He's going to build up the tree, causing a little bit of trouble.
I think he regrets landing in this tree. Look, you can, like, it's just awkward. The trees are just awkward to build in and fight around. He's going to break that down right away.
That's free materials at least, but yeah, it really makes things tough. You could even get caught off guard just by a strange angle. Somebody could hit a shot through between some branches. Building is very difficult. Lana, Sheep, Punisher, Sofa, and Fulmer all on your screen here. 49 players remaining. As this circle is getting ready to finish closing. It's got 36 seconds left, and what that means is the next circle is when things start to move. Players are going to be forced to rotate no matter what, and I think a little bit of chaos is going to cut loose, Jack.
Chaos will most certainly cut loose. We're at the halfway point. Let's check in with our pal Sundown.
Thank you so much, Courage and Lupa. We're going to catch 6 elims that we might have missed here. We're starting off with Schmeck versus Overpeak. Overpeak low. Schmeck recognizing that at the 177 HP. Dives in, and actually a really good trade from Overpeak, but not enough. Paytech versus Thwifo, 2 of the young gods. Paytech make sure he lands the boogie bomb, and he's following up. He sees Thwifo dancing, boxes him in, drops her on the side, edit. Right as it runs out, he puts the pressure down, but he owned the wall. Thwifo, nothing to do, and he throws a little default dance in there too. You talked about it, how it's last game. Postek here has a beat on him, but sometimes those nerves get to you. Those Rift to goes down there, he's going to try and fall down to one, but you have to be conscious. You only had 13 HP. You can't fall that far. Just misses the Rift. Now into the battle of Tilted. Triggy able to get some good shots on Slobbing. Slobbing's trying tries to rotate away from Deuces, but he's gonna get picked off. Triggy then recognizing that's there. Deuces gets gifted a little bit of loot. They're both trying to close it out, but Deuces is gonna make immediate use of that blue pump that he picks up. Going to drop down, edit the 150 shot, and he follows it back up with another 150 shot. Really well played from him. Now we're gonna check out Cease, the only one earning a point, places the ramp, and then the edit. That was so clean, setting up 1 point going into late game. Has to be happy with that, but now let's get back to the chaos.
Brilliant Sundown. One of my favorite additions of the Secret Skirmish has been the mid-game updates to catch on some of those moments we may have missed. That's the last one for this weekend. Props to all of our great analysts. It's been an honor working with you guys on those segments, but now back in the game, 43 players remaining. One of these half in, half out zones where it gets real hectic. Lupo has kicked in, and you can hear the riffs going off in the background.
Everybody's got to move to the southeast side of the map. 30 seconds until this finishes closing. We have 42 players remaining. Fulmer sitting on 4 eliminations. A 5th would mean another point for him. Trying to push as close as he can to that top 10. Trying to earn points there as well. Takes a little bit of damage. Rowe also at 4 elims. Cease and Deuce is both sitting on 3. So there's a collection of points going out for our players right now. But Fulmer just above an opponent underneath. Meanwhile, Rowe, mentioned moments ago, the only other player at 4 elims, looking down from above, seeing if he has any third-party opportunities, catch anybody rotating. But he only has 41 rounds left, Jack. If he sees a chance to take a shot, it is not going to be one that is a toss-up. He's not going for anything lucky, my friend. He's going for a guarantee.
Yep.
On top of that, he doesn't really have to worry about an up-close push. His swap weapon, that green suppress SMG, he has plenty of ammunition there. He's on 300-plus rounds. That's not a big concern. It's the long-range game that's going to be a problem for him at this point. It looks like he's just going to bide his time. He's got that edit open on the pyramid, and he pushes out during this rotation. The Storm starting to apply pressure. We'll see if Cloak, up to his top left, takes a shot. He doesn't, but that rotation is going to have to happen there. And Rowe actually might be waiting to bait Cloak out, catch him on the rotation himself.
He's saving a ton of materials right now. Gets in another fight. This could be for another point right now for Rowe. Gets the high ground for the moment. Drops on down, whiffs the shot, whiffs again. Oh, these edits, no! That is heartbreak. That is heartbreak, and you see the reaction. That's one where I think we just saw a little bit of the nerves in the main stage kick in, Lupo.
A couple missed edits and a whiffed shotgun shot cost him the game. Deuce is here, 3 eliminations. Fulmer now creeping up to 5 of his own. That's a 2nd point. Trying to make his way to the top of the leaderboard that you see in your bottom right there. Fulmer, your current elim leader for this final game, but he's out of builds. 90 HP, 17 shield, and he's getting lasered from his front left up above 41. He's gonna have to knock the wall out. He might not be fast enough to get.
Come on, dude. Bellissimo.
Anzi, non si sa come non l'ha hittato.
Tough moment there. 12 players left, 11 players left. You see just how weak Lenane is on the left side. Germ turns and burns onto him. Top 10 now, top 8 as players are dropping like flies. You see the zone continuing to shift. Now over to Germ, just barely misses that heavy sniper shot. These are the final moments of the Secret Skirmish as Daxor takes down Germ. No surprise here, Fizzle in a wonderful position.
Non mi dispiacerebbe se vincesse lui, onestamente.
Sì, si allena un botto, ci sta. Bello. No, i materiali, brother.
Il ghiaccio, no.
No, il ghiaccio, che merda. È materiale. Cosa?
Ha vinto il full damage.
È caduto.
Mi ha digolato il floor, amico.
No, mi sa che è morto.
Mi ha digolato il floor.
Ma gli è passato il colpo a terzo 2 muri, scusa.
Easy clap.
Però mi sa che non è primo. È primo?
Back to back win, amico, eh.
Guarda qua che cazzo di culo qua. Non ho capito.
Guarda, mentre troppava.
Bro, non è possibile questa cosa, guarda. Guarda.
Gli ha fatto il digolone mentre
Brother, il muro si è piazzato.
No, il muro si stava piazzando perché ha messo prima quello sopra e quello sotto, credo. E mentre stava piazzando il muro sotto per connettere.
Bro, il colpo non può passare attraverso, è hitscan. Bro, è Itzcan la Deagle.
No, ma non aveva
You
ancora
can't make
finito
that up,
di
though.
make that
The
up.
stadio.
timing of that shot,
Yep.
I don't think has been matched by anything else. He just barely beat the wall placement. Had that wall gone down, Vinny would have landed, would have
O l'ha
still
piazzato
been
lui quel
alive.
muro sopra.
That tight of a 1v1 with Vinny having the top down advantage.
Non aveva mazzi.
Vinny would
questo.
have had a
non,
chance to put
non
it
sto
that way.
capendo.
But instead, it's Bizzle's quick reaction time with the hand cannon to drop him on down.
Gli ha rotto la
Again,
scala, ma la
update
scala
you
aveva un
guys
muro
on
davanti,
exactly
ragazzi.
who is our overall solos champion, who will be taking home the
È quello.
$60,000 here at the Secret Skirmish. The final leaderboards are being calculated, but does it surprise
Non
you
ha
at all
senso
to have
questa
that
cosa,
much,
Ciro, davvero, eh?
you know, intensity down to those final moments for our last game?
No, we've seen so many moments where players